basis. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Western New York. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
Middle. What's that?
Blitz coming here. Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Tua again. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
21G. Hey, cover one. 20 TX.
Running with H.A. and out of the gun. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, come on, two. Hey.
H.A. again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
H-Chan reels it in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On target to his man, Barrios. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Able to find H-Chan. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Tua off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of them into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
On first down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Second down, Allen throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
First down, here's Tua. Has a man, it's H-Chan. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. H-Chain on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
All right, fellas, listen up.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Tua out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He finds him right side. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal.
Step.
2 now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Allen. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Coleman with the grab. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Regular. Look out.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. Has a lane inside the 25. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills with 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Shakir with the grab. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Cook takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jordan Brooks comes up with it. Touchdown on the pick 6. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. Chased out to his right. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's gonna go down as a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Complete to Shakir. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
He's back to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Hey, get set.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, get set. Hey, 21 here. Solo left Zion.
Trying again following the sack. It's his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Good.
Here's Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Tagovailoa again. Finds his man, Waddle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Come on, hard. All right. Hey.
Here's Tua again. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
2nd half begins with a run by H2H. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This finds Smith. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Go ahead. Turbo one, hard. Turbo one, hard.
Out of the shotgun, a give to H2H. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
All right, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw, Tua. Able to find H2H. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just...
Right. Step. Corner, long. Get in.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Into traffic, complete.
All right, let's go.
Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Trying for it, it's H2H. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon H2H with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh my, that's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, tight. Look out.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Middle.
A 3-yard pickup.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Complete. It's Cooper. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, home. What is that?
Allen on 3rd and short. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th
All
down.
52. Monday. Half 85. Half 10. What's that?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they pick him off again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it into the 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there still reeling from that interception. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Aubrey puts it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
What's that?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, home. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by a very unlucky 13.
What's that?
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Half. What's that?
To the air again. Allen escapes the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins sack a big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space, it would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. Tagovailoa will look to throw. He's on the move. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
What's that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Gotta hurry this to the line. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
21G, 21G. Whoa. Right.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Rasul Douglas picks it up. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
He takes it himself, and he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He finds Kincaid. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out.
Middle.
1st down throw for Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
What's that?
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
56. What's that?
Trying again following the sack. Again he's under pressure and he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better.